Two verses. I think 20 seconds would be sufficient.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mologic.
Thank you very much
Happy
indeed.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Something called herd immunity. The expectation is that enough people will become infected with the virus that they develop immunity. This would stop it spreading widely and protect the vulnerable.
Sadly, however, when it comes to testing, Britain is failing. The UK has fallen to the bottom quarter of OECD countries when it comes to testing.
This vast warehouse in Merseyside is full of personal protection equipment for medical use. It's hard to believe such quantities exist in the UK, but the question is not how much there is, but why on earth is it still in here? Problem is, distribution is patchy and some health trusts say they are just days away from running out. Some doctors have taken to social media to plead for help.
If we're not looked after in a couple of weeks' time, in a couple of months' time, we're not going to be there because we're going to be needing to be looked after ourselves.
Last week, paramedics in London were told to ration masks.
The government has been pretty clear. It says it simply doesn't have enough ventilators.
1% of cases are mild, 40% severe, 5% critical, and that men are more likely to die than women. Children are also generally not severely affected. Unfortunately, the same is not true of the elderly. The highest fatality rate is for those aged 80.
It could be worse in the UK than we've seen in Italy.
Honestly speaking, I'm not surprised, because when I looked at some images of the London Tube or some gatherings, some mass gatherings that happened when we already had the impression that this was dangerous, I think that this was a kind of example that could be avoided.
At what point do you think the UK, Boris Johnson, should have implemented lockdown?
I would say at least 10 days ago. That having had the example of Italy, the UK could have adopted much earlier.
What difference will that have made that it didn't happen 10 days ago?
The cases that have been generated 10 days ago wouldn't have taken place.
As more care homes report multiple deaths and increasing numbers of patients are being infected while in hospital.
7,329. And there are now nearly 90,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus.
One morning I called the Universal Credit Helpline 72 times without getting through once. And even just that, the strain that it has on your mental health is just...
It's dark times.
We've never had anything quite like this before. We've suffered with wars, but this is such, it's a global thing, and as we said before, it's invisible. It's something you can't get out and thump it and do anything like that. You've got to, as all the medical people are doing their best to get through, and we will get through. That I think everybody got to remember, we will get through eventually.